Right, it's Tuesday, November 5th, just following up on Amazon. You can see it's starting to move higher now. I bought it aggressively here at the blue line, right at the open, and, had to wait a little bit before this move. I guess the ideal trade, if you watch the 15-minute chart, form would have been the first bar kind of went up, it paused for 4 bars, and then that breakout was a good buy around the same price. So it ended up working, the same way, whether you waited or were aggressive, but it's moving higher as expected. You have the 2-up day that was established right out of the gates. So as long as I held the midpoint of that bar, the previous bar, then I was comfortable, holding on. And then the weekly chart, after that weekly green bar, you're kind of expecting it to test higher, and there was some good news here where the stock gapped up originally, had a little bit of a pause, and now we're resuming the uptrend. So again, bought Amazon at 197.19, and it's all the way up to 198, 68, and it's working its way up into that 200 area. We'll see now if we can get one push, pause, second push up there. Overall, I've been talking about the SPY lately. Let me type that in here. Today obviously is an up day out of the gates, and we're above the, that reference point, the purple line, which is the open of the week and the month. So at the moment, we have kind of a 2-up day that I kind of said might develop after yesterday, and we're working into that gap right up here. So now the key thing is on this weekly chart, do we kind of get through the halfway point of the prior week at a kind of a 2-down failure up through the halfway point and then test the highs again as the week goes on? Or is at some point we're going to fail up in here and then start continuing lower? The monthly chart at the moment is green, so we had our day attempt lower to take out that shooter bar low, but we're green at the moment, so we'll stick with that going forward, kind of like I described here on this video. We had the red bar, but then once we tested lower and started green, we were green all month. So you never know for sure. So now we have to see some kind of price action that again rolls over and starts getting through the open of the month to turn it red again, and that's going to be after this kind of day. Either this day is going to fail big by the end of the day, or we're going to have to get kind of a 2-up 2-down day that then starts coming below this purple line, and then starts the potential month to the downside. But for now, as discussed, this purple line was a key reference point, and since we're above it, and since the opening price action started above it and then followed through, we bias to the upside until things change, and we kind of know our reference point. So that's what's happening with the SPY today. We'll see how things end. This gap's going to be important, as I discussed on the closing video yesterday. And at the moment, stocks like Amazon, had a good run up, and other ones are doing well too, certain stocks that I'm looking at on the board. So we will see where Amazon ends up. We'll see where the SPY ends up, and we know our reference points.